Hi, I'm Joe Batluck, President of Teen Challenge USA. Welcome back to Digging Deep to Climb High. Today I want to talk to you about one of the most basic things to do with the Christian walk, and that is talking about the Bible. If you plan on being successful in who you are as a Christian believer, and then as a Christian leader, you have got to be connected directly to the Scripture. When I look at the Scripture, I get very simple about what the purpose of, and I ask myself the question, what is the purpose of the Scripture? Why did God give us this? And I think it's very simple. And I challenge you to embrace this in the next couple weeks as you look at the Word. What's the purpose of the Scripture? Absolutely simple. The purpose of the Scripture is to tell us who God is. So whenever you read, no matter where you read in the Bible, ask yourself the question, what's this passage telling me about God? Who is God in this passage? Who is God in creation? Who is God in the fall? Who is God in redemption? Who is God in the covenant relationship? Who is God in Canaan land? Who is God in the Psalms? Who is God in the Proverbs? Who is God in the Gospels? Who is God in the epistles? Who is God? One of my favorite verses that answers this point blank, and it's the only place in the Bible that you will find these two names given to God, is Revelation 19:11. Who is God? He's called faithful and true. Those wonderful names given to our sovereign God are so empowering and encouraging because He has proven Himself faithful and true since the foundation of the earth. And think about it. Who is God? He's the God who's been doing this since the foundation of the earth. And guess what? He's going to do it until the culmination of the ages. That's who He is. He's the God who could be counted on and could be reliable. He's the God that walks beside us every day. He's the God who reveals Himself in the Scripture and empowers us through His Spirit to help us be today who we need to be for His honor and His glory. Another passage that I would like to take you to for a second is Romans chapter 4, verse 17. Who is God? Read it. God in whom He believed, who gives life to the dead and calls into existence the things that do not exist. Who is God? He's the God who brings to life dead things. He's the one who infuses Himself, life itself, into that which has no life, and He gives it life. He gives life to the dead, and He calls into existence that which does not exist. He's the Creator God. He's the God who, when we look at something and it's so broken that it seems absolutely hopeless, He is hope. When it's so radically broken and messed up, He's the one who repairs it, who fixes it, who takes it and infuses Himself into it, and all of a sudden, it's something brand new. Who is God? He's the one who gives life to the dead and calls into existence something that is broken or doesn't exist at all. He's the one who is faithful and true. As you read the Word today, ask that simple question as you desire to dig deep to climb high. Who is God today to me? Who is God through His Word? And you will find He will show up and say in a brand new way every day that He is faithful and true. He is the resurrection and the life. He is the light of the world, and He is our Redeemer. God bless you.